The school department announced this week it will hold off submitting plans for a new high school to the state until January. At a public hearing on the high school building project Tuesday, Superintendent Drew Eckelson said the school building committee needs more time to work on a feasibility study of the Reno'd property, a possible location for the new school. Officials were planning on submitting the project to the state this fall. The school department has held a series of public hearings on the project. 3 possible plans for the high school have emerged: renovation and expansion of the existing building, construction of a new high school on the current parking lot and a portion of the adjacent conservation land, or building a new school on 50 acres of the former Reno'd property now owned by the city. Much of the public comment Tuesday centered on the possible encroachment on the walking paths of the nearby Payne Estate land.
I took a look at what it seems to be the boundaries of the actual buildings, and it looks like we'd lose thousands maybe of trees to this. Really, the Stur Estate and that whole ecosystem there is one of the last bastions here in Waltham of really forested land.
I want to know what the setback is between both the renovation with the parking lot that's going to butt up against the conservation land and the new building where the building's going to butt up against the conservation land. It was hard for me to tell from looking at that what the setback is. There are wetlands that Scylla mentioned. We have 3 vernal pools up there that are used for education purposes for students that walk in and do tours. And I'm wondering how you're planning on protecting that.
While I appreciate Woods and love Woods too, we need a new high school. While people move to this town because there are Woods, people leave this community every year or don't send their kids to school here because we have an old high school that's not up to the standards that all the other communities around us have.
Eckelson said the city will install stakes marking the borders of a possible new building at the high school site and balloons indicating the new structure's height. Those will be on display for the public September 23rd through 25th. For the Waltham Newswatch, I'm Bill Heatley.